Welcome back to Redemption in Rhythm. Today I'm going to be introducing you to a song called Hand in Hand. This is a song that I wrote for my wife. So, after 30 years of marriage, I've learned that love isn't about grand gestures or perfect moments. It's about showing up over and over again. When life gets messy, when things get hard, and when the whole world feels like it's just trying to pull us in 100 different directions. I wrote Hand in Hand for my wife, as I said, the woman who's been my anchor, my rock, my best friend, and honestly, the most important person to me on this planet. Now, I'm not a therapist. I don't have all the answers. I have a ton of faults, but this is what I've learned as I've gone through my journey. So, when you've been married as long as we have, it's easy to forget those little things, to tell the person you love how much they mean to you. We get busy, we get tired, and we start assuming we just know. But the truth is, we all need to hear it. I know I do. So this song came from a place of reflection, looking back at all the years, the fights that we've had, honestly, over bills, the sleepless nights with the babies, the times that we didn't know what the future held for us. So we've had those moments just like everyone else, but through it all, we have made the decision to choose each other. So that's really what Hand in Hand is about, the choice. Love isn't just a feeling that drifts in and out depending on the season. It's a commitment to stay when the feelings may fade a bit, to rebuild when the cracks start to show up. And what is most hard for me, even to this day, it's still a challenge, is to forgive when pride takes over, right? When we live in a world that constantly whispers to us, maybe there's something better out there. The grass always looks greener on the other side. But I've come to realize that the greatest love isn't out there somewhere else. It's right in front of us. It's the person that you promise to walk beside, hand in hand, even when the path gets rough. Now, of course, it's really important to me, and I want to say this clearly. Some relationships aren't safe. Some are filled with abuse and harm, and no one should ever have to stay in that kind of pain. But for the relationships that are built on love and respect, I think we owe it to each other to keep fighting for what is real. One thing I've learned, words matter, especially in our arguments. Those big words like never and always can build walls faster than anything else. You never say this. You never do that. You always do this. You always do that. When we leave those two words out of the argument, when we focus on what's really hurting instead of who's to blame, we give love a chance to breathe again. I wanted this song to remind my wife, and really anyone who's listening here, that I do it all over again. Every challenge, every tear, every laugh, every moment of grace, because love isn't about getting everything right. It's about walking through it hand in hand and choosing each other again and again. So this song, Hand in Hand, is my way of saying thank you to my wife for never giving up on us, for being my heart, my home, and my story. And maybe if someone's listening out there today hears this and decides to turn to their partner instead of away, to say I love you instead of staying silent, then this song will have done exactly what I hoped it would. Because in the end, love isn't found in the grand moments. It's found in the choice to stay hand in hand. So please take a peek at this, listen to the lyrics, enjoy it, and give me some feedback. Thank you.
You were the girl with that fire in her eyes, and I was the guy praying I'd be enough. We built a home, had a moments in grace. Through the storms we still stood in love. We fought over bills, over bedtime routines, lost sleep to babies and uncertain dreams. But each morning came, and without fail, we chose each other. We chose to prevail. Hand in hand, we walked through the years, through joy and heartbreak, laughter and tears. It wasn't always easy, but it's always been true. This covenant of mine, I made it with you. You're the heart of my story, my anchor, my plan, and I'd do it all over, still hand in hand. There were times we both could have walked away, but we knelt instead and chose to stay. When the world got loud and life felt unfair, you were still there, still saying a prayer. The kids we raised now carry our flame, but you're still the reason I carry our name. You've been my partner, my home, my fight, the one I come back to every night. Hand in hand, we walk through the years, through joy and heartbreak, laughter and tears. It wasn't always easy, but it's always been true. This covenant of mine, I made it with you. You're the heart of my story, my anchor, my plan, and I do it all over, still hand in hand. I don't need roses or sunshine each day. I just need you to keep choosing to stay, to fight for us the way I've always done, to remind me I'm still your only one. Hand in hand, through all that we've known, with faith and forgiveness, we've steadily grown. No need for perfection, just grace when we fall. Love's not a feeling, it's given